Look what has arrived. It's so exciting. It's such a beautiful one too. This is an Asian pear tree. I've really wanted one for a really long time. I always sort of really have things on my wish list for a long time, do lots of research on them, really think it through and see if I have a spot for them. And I do actually have a space for this guy in my garden. It's a really good space and he's perfect for it. So I'm so excited. And what really tipped the scale was a few things, but one of them was that Asian pear trees can easily cross-pollinate with European pear trees. And I already have a pear tree in the garden. It's a duo pear tree, so it's got two kinds of pears on it. It's been grafted that way. So it has Concord and Conference pears on it. And they are actually pollination partners for this particular Asian pear tree. So just look how beautiful it looks. So gorgeous. I'm going to get it outside really quickly. I was waiting to get this until we got through the really cold spell we've been having lately. It's been really, really icy out there. And now the ground is thawed out and the trees arrived just in time so I can get it out there. Here's its little plant passport with its name on it. It's also known as the 20th century pear. So it's a 2-year-old tree and then it's on 4-year-old rootstock. And that root is supposed to be quite a vigorous one. The thing with Asian pear trees is that they're supposed to grow quite quickly, quite vertically, which is what I want because I wanted to cover a certain area in my garden. And they also, because they grow so fast, they tend to dwarf themselves, which would be good for me if I was going to have them in a pot. But because I want to keep him in the ground, maybe the vigorous rootstock that he's grafted onto is going to be okay and actually make him grow a bit bigger. I'm not quite sure. I mean, you can also do some pruning and keep them smaller, which I try to do with my other pear tree, which is a bit tricky because when you prune them in the winter, then you just encourage lots of growth. So you're supposed to do like summer pruning and everything. I'm trying to get myself around to doing that more as my trees grow. But I want to get him outside quickly so it doesn't get too warm in here. Really exciting. I just think he's such a beautiful shape too. Just put him out here in a bucket of water for a few hours. See his bare root there, as you can see. He hasn't got a lot of roots. This is the cheapest way to get plants and trees in particular this time of year. And if you look here, he's got a little bit of breakage there and up there. But that's just, I think, what happened during transport. So I'll just clean those up later. But he looks a really nice size, about 4 foot tall, I would say. So he could have fit really nice into a pot, but I'm going to put him straight into the ground. I'm going to go and dig a hole quickly and then have it ready, and in 2 hours time I'll let him soak up lots of water now, then I'll put him into the ground. I think he's a beautiful shape, really sweet and cute. So here we are. It's been a few hours now and the tree has soaked up lots of water, and I've got myself a little hole over here, and it's actually right next to an apple tree. So there's obviously enough sun here. I will have to prune back this apple tree, which I was going to do anyhow, clean it up a bit. But I know this tree does really well in this spot, so the pear tree should do well. And there's a really nice little area for him here. And he's right next to this flowering currant, which really attracts lots of pollinators. So it's a good place for him. So I'm just going to take him out of this water and put some of this on the roots. It just really helps the roots get off to a good start and get established in the soil. Usually I'd want to add some compost to the plant as I plant him, just to give him a really good bunch of healthy compost there, but I haven't got any. I've totally run out of it. So I'm just going to snip off these little broken bits as well and get him into the soil. And I'll add lots of fish blood and bone, this stuff here, to the soil as well to give it some more nutrition. It's like a really slow released, well balanced feed. This time I bought myself a little tree support as well, and it comes with a little tie here so I can get it all set up. But I think it's a nice sheltered spot too, so it should be really happy, hopefully. So there he is, all planted up. He's got some lovely buds. I'll give him a good drink now and I hope he'll be happy.